Hey guys, Flare Double here. Welcome back from a brand new video for you guys today, guys. Today this is another review video of me reviewing Jurassic Park and also Jurassic World, both of the movies from the first Jurassic Park movie, second and third, and also Jurassic World with the first one and second one. So as of recently, I've been I've decided to go ahead and kind of watch the first Jurassic Park movie throughout Jurassic World. With the second Jurassic World movie. And because since the third Jurassic World movie is coming out like next year, I was like, alright, might as well go ahead and watch the previous movies so I can get myself prepared for the third Jurassic World movie, which is Jurassic World Domination. Right? Or no, not Domination, Dominion. There we go. So with that one, and so yeah. Alright, so anyways, so with, let's first kind of start with, I'm going to kind of make this kind of short, but also kind of, I guess, long in some sort of way. I don't know. Long, but I don't know. I'm going to try to make it kind of simple, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. Just kind of easier for me, I guess, in some sort of way. I don't know. Okay, anyways. So, with Jurassic Park, with the first movie, I thought the first movie was actually really good. Jurassic Park was it had an interesting, I guess, like, idea as to, how the dinosaurs, I guess, in some sort of way came back to life, technically, I guess. Because, for me, when I first saw Jurassic Park, I was like, to be honest, I was kind of like, oh, okay, so I'm already just going to assume the dinosaurs came back because of them being robots or something. That's kind of why I originally kind of thought, was because they, in some sort of way, I kind of thought, well, since they're saying park and world, you would think maybe they would have like animatronic robots or some sort of something like that in the movies. In ways, because again, Park and World, they were, well, mainly, Park and World, they were technically, I guess, like, for example, like Disney World or, well, not Disney World, but like Universal or something like that, in like some sort of way, and I don't know, something like that, or like a zoo, or I don't know, something like that. That's kind of what I thought. But so yeah, and the only way they bring dinosaurs is, well, maybe robots. That's kind of what I thought originally, and so that's kind of But then, as soon as I seen the movie, or as soon as I heard a few things about how the dinosaurs came around, I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a bit of a more, to be honest, a bit more better, to be honest, a better story as to how they came around. So, because of DNA and not robots. So, makes sense. So yeah, I do like that. And so, so again, I do like the idea on how they technically brought in dinosaurs to life in that way. So yeah. I will say, when I did see the first movie, I thought, to be honest, with the second movie, I thought it was going to be a continuation with the characters that was in the first movie. Which it was a continuation, but they didn't have all the actors and actresses from the first movie. They just had, I forgot his name, but they had one of the characters technically from the first movie, and which he was only in the second. So yeah, so with the second movie, which, to be honest, in my opinion, I think with the second Jurassic Park movie, I think the second one was alright. It wasn't like the best. I wouldn't say it was better than the first one, I will say, but I will say it was alright. Just because it was like, I don't know, like, from what I remember, it kind of, I don't know, I think it's because it feels like there was less characters. Even though there was a bit more characters, it felt like there was less. I don't know. I think that might be why. I don't know. I honestly don't know. With the second one, and I think it's also because I don't know if I really, really like the idea of, this might be a bit of spoilers, but with the second movie, with the dinosaurs around the ending going into the city, So I don't know, but or at least the T-Rex, I think technically was it yeah, it was the T-Rex that went into the city, and so so I don't know. I mean, with that way, I don't know. That might be the reason, but I don't know. I think the second one was alright. So in ways, I don't know. But it was still. I'm not saying it was a bad movie, but I would say it was alright. But I would say the first one so far was a bit more better than the second one. And then I watched the third movie, which is Jurassic Park 3. Which, before when I actually get to that, also, I don't know if with the second movie, I don't know about the whole, like, the title for the second movie for some reason was a bit confusing because they called it The Lost World, Jurassic Park, instead of calling it Jurassic Park: The Lost World. So I don't know, but anyways, all right. But yeah, so third one, Jurassic Park 3. Honestly, Jurassic Park 3 was actually really good. I think it was also really good. So I think, to be honest, the first one and third one were really good. The second one was all right. So with the third one, I really liked. It was a very. I honestly kind of liked the storyline with the third one just because it was, to be honest, a bit more. I don't know. I think it. How can I word this? Like it. With the third one, I think with that it had just something where I liked the idea where it was like with the third one. I liked how they had where, again there was survivors. I'm not going to say who or anything if you guys haven't seen the third one, but technically there were survivors on the island, one of the islands, and so one of the characters that was in the first movie but was in the second was in the third one, and so he had to technically he was tricked actually he was tricked, and so yeah. But which I like that idea, to be honest. I actually liked it because it gives out to where he didn't want to go back there and have that nightmare again, because he did have a nightmare in that movie, and so he did not want to get back there. But unfortunately, he was tricked and he had to, I guess, in ways he was forced to. I guess in some sort of way. So yeah. So I do like that idea. Then again, with the second movie, it just seemed like one of the characters were like, no, 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 we shouldn't go back or anything. He already kind of knew about that, and so yeah. But with this one, it seemed a bit more different, and so I liked it, and I liked how again it had where the character with the background, with the main character with the background, and of him not technically wanting to go back, but he had to. But he also got tricked. So yeah. But anyways, so yeah, and to be honest, I think with the dinosaurs that they brought in with the third one, I think with the dinosaurs that they brought in with the third one was also really good. The second one was alright, with what they brought in with the dinosaurs, like what kind of dinosaurs they kind of showed in actions in ways. To be honest, I think the action with the second one was just a bit off. I don't know why. Again, for some reason, the second one was just a bit off, while the third one had something, and also the first one had something. So yeah, but yeah. But anyways, so that's kind of why I think of Jurassic Park. Again, Jurassic Park was really good. Again, the first one was really good. Second one was alright, but the third one was also really good as well. So with Jurassic Park, with that era, I would say I'll give it, the scale to 1 to 10, I'll give it, I would say maybe, I think 8. 8 out of 10, just because, the reason why I'm not giving 9 is because, again, the second one was just a bit off. If it wasn't, then maybe I'll give it more of a 9. But, yeah, anyways, so that's kind of what I think. Alright, so now moving on with Jurassic World, which I think is it? Yeah, it is. Nice. Okay, perfect. It's actually perfect. Just perfect. Alright, so yeah, Jurassic World. So with Jurassic World, I actually liked how they were going with the first Jurassic World movie. because it's taking place 20 years after with Jurassic Park, in which it technically is another sequel, or technically, I guess you would say this would be like kind of like the fourth movie, which I do again like. I first kind of thought that this movie was gonna be literally just a completely rebrand, like this was kind of like a rebrand, but not completely. Again, this was like a fourth movie, but a bit more different. So again, because it's more kind of futuristic with some futuristic concepts, and they kind of have the dinosaurs in some sort of way kind of secured, but kind of not. So while with the other one with Jurassic Park, they really didn't have it secured technically. So yeah. But yeah, so with the first movie of Jurassic World, I think the first movie of Jurassic World was good. It was perfect. I do like, again, the idea for them going with, with 20 years after the Jurassic Park. Because again, I was hoping that it was not going to be just completely where it's a completely different story, where it was like, okay, this is not taking place after or anything like that. Because if it wasn't taking place after, I wouldn't really like that, in my opinion. But I like how they are going with after. So yeah. And Chris Pratt, with him being in this movie, he honestly is good. He actually fits in well with, to be honest, with this with Jurassic World, which is great because again, the first time I saw Chris Pratt was in Guardians of the Galaxy, and so that's what he's a lot known as. And with this one, he's also kind of known as that as well. So it's a really interesting thing where he's in two things, and it's so yeah. But again, he fit really well with this, and with how he acted was perfect. So yeah, and with the dinosaurs was great. And it's really funny how Owen, which is Chris Pratt, he had like three? How many? I think at least 3 or 4 raptors, and so that he was having as like friends in some sort of way. So which is really nice. I do like that. So really nice idea again, because it seems like there's at least, I guess there's at least some dinosaurs that are actually good and they're not all bad. So that's kind of what's showing, which is great. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, so Jurassic World was really good, so I really liked it. Now going with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which is the second movie of Jurassic World. With the second movie, I thought it was also pretty good. I would say, I think, to be honest, with the second one, I think they're both equal with Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I think with those two, I think they were both equal, meaning I think they were both good. So it seems like with the two Jurassic World movies, seems like nothing was off really. Again, while Jurassic Park 2 was a bit off, I don't know. But yeah, so again, Jurassic World 2 was again really good. I like that. And I kind of like, to be honest, I kind of like the idea of how they were kind of showing which this was honestly kind of unexpected during when I was watching Jurassic Park, where it seemed like when I watched the second one, it seems like, with the dinosaurs going extinct again, which I honestly wasn't really kind of expecting them to really kind of go for, to be honest, because what I thought is, I literally thought they're just gonna live on forever, because when I was watching Jurassic Park during the time, I was like, how would they, if they continue to make these movies, would there actually be an ending from what happens to the dinosaurs or something like that? And with that, I kind of thought that would be the last one, but then again, they're making a third one, so I was like, oh, okay, well, if they're making a third one, and we saw the teaser, so what, So, but some of the dinosaurs did live, and so the other ones, of course, didn't live. So yeah, but again, I do like that on how they went with where half of them survived, half of them didn't, it's very much a, this one I would definitely say with the second one, it was a bit more darker, it seemed like, than the first Jurassic World movie or any other Jurassic movies. So it's definitely seemed a bit more a little dark, so I don't know why, but that's, I guess, what they wanted to go with, so yeah. But again, the second one was really good, so I really liked it as well. So yeah. Anyways, that's all my review. This is 15 minutes long, so I'm gonna have to end this very quickly. But anyways, that is that. So that's my review over the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World franchise. I'm excited for the third Jurassic World movie. It's gonna be really good. I can already tell from everything from what I watched from the previous movies. I enjoyed them. So again, I'm really excited for the third one. So with Jurassic World, from a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it, to be honest, I think 10 out of 10. Just because I think with this one, it had more, I don't know, it's just something about the Jurassic World franchise. I think it was a bit more better than Jurassic Park. I don't know. Jurassic Park was also really good, so it's kind of really hard to say, but I think Jurassic World, I think I'll go with 10 out of 10, I think. And Jurassic Park, I think 8 out of 10, so yeah. Alright, anyways, so that's that. And yeah, so that's that. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you guys are excited for the third movie, and let me know if you guys want to give out any thoughts about the other movies if you guys want to. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can subscribe, comment, like if you guys enjoyed the video. And also, you guys can follow me on my socials in the description below. My Twitter, Instagram, Storyfire, or those will be linked in the description. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.